This is such a close-up shot to be beginning the video, but I just felt like starting it here, so that's what I'm gonna do. I have been working away on my laptop. I feel like that's how I start every single one of these, but I'm still in my looking for a job phase. I'm just being honest. I didn't really get up, to be honest, but then when I got up to open the curtains, I noticed that it's so snowy outside. There's like snow all over the ground. I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go and meet my friend Olivia today, and we're gonna go to like the photo booth thing that's on Cockburn Street. It's spelled Cockburn Street, but I think everyone calls it Cockburn Street. But let's be real, it's Cockburn Street. We're gonna just have a little mooch around and go to the shops and stuff. Thought I would just start a vlog here because why not? It's starting to snow again. This is so exciting until I have to like get dressed and go out in this, and like what am I gonna wear? I don't have an umbrella right now. I've had an umbrella for... I always feel so put together when I have an umbrella. And then I lose the umbrella and remember who the hell I am. January is a really good time to hang out in the centre of Edinburgh because it's so dead. It's so quiet. So hopefully we can actually go to the photo booth and use it, because usually there's a massive long queue. I don't mind waiting in a queue, but hopefully the queue's not too long today. But yeah, I better get up and get ready. Sorry for starting the vlog so close up. I'm sure you can see every single pore and imperfection on my face, but that's okay. Oh my god, the snow is really picking up. I actually mentioned in a recent vlog that my boyfriend and I are kind of trying to reduce the amount of plastic that we're using in our lives. That includes with our toothbrush choice as well, which is why when Suri reached out to sponsor this video, I was so excited. I've worked with Suri before and I've used their toothbrush way before I ever worked with them because I love it so much. I got the pink one because I'm a pink girly. Fraser's got the green one, which actually weirdly really matches the colour of my pyjamas. These toothbrushes, unlike normal electric toothbrushes, have plant-based heads, and you can send them back to Suri each month or however frequently that you change your toothbrush head, and they will recycle them free of charge. And the body of the toothbrush is actually made of aluminium. Also, just generally, I love the way that it looks in the bathroom. I just think it looks so nice and sleek on the mirror. Another absolute game changer for me is the fact that the battery life on these electric toothbrushes are 1 month, which is just so good for a girl like me that does not ever remember to charge her electric toothbrush. And it comes with a really nice travel case as well. This is a UVC travel case. When you put your toothbrush in the case and you press this little button, a UVC light will clean the head of your toothbrush. How cool is that? I just think that's the coolest thing ever. I also just generally really love the way that this toothbrush feels after you brush your teeth with it. It's got 2 settings, no kind of like random things that you don't really need on a toothbrush. Like I know that some toothbrushes have Bluetooth and stuff like that. It doesn't have that, which I guess is why the battery life is so good. I just feel like it gives you such a powerful clean, which I think is why my boyfriend and I were both using this toothbrush long before I ever had the chance to work with Suri. I actually have a little discount code for you, and that is just Jen Harris. I'll pop it on the screen. I'll also put a link in the description so you can head over and buy your toothbrush if you want to get one. It's 10% off. That's on top of any sales that they currently have on their website. Thanks Suri for sponsoring this video. We recently switched to the Weetabix protein because we're protein fiends. I know that this is just like a massive trend right now, like eating loads of protein, and like loads of companies are marketing things being extra protein when actually it's just like a tiny amount more protein. I'm very skeptical of the whole protein trend because oh my god, look how much milk my boyfriend has left me. That is criminal. I'm gonna have to put one of these Weetabix back in the... There is no way I can have dry Weetabix. I'd rather have no Weetabix than have dry Weetabix. I'm in a loving Weetabix era. I do get bored of it sometimes, but at the moment, I'm not bored. I actually have seen online this woman that is really frugal, and she like shows you how she spends like £10 a week, and she just has Weetabix with water. Honestly, I respect it a lot. I used to, when I was younger, have my Weetabix heated up in the microwave. I think there was like a bit of my Weetabix that was obviously sitting outside the milk, in the microwave and it like crusted up. Dry Weetabix just gives me the bulk because of that. Do people say that? Is that a Scottish thing? It gives me the bulk. If something's disgusting, it makes you feel sick, you'd be like, oh, that's giving me the bulk. Does anyone else say that? Or just Scottish people? I got ready and I left and I like walked onto my street, almost broke my neck on the ice, didn't almost break my neck, almost fell over on the ice. I was wearing these like little Mary Jane shoes and there's nothing on the bottom of them, which is not good. So I've now changed to a different pair of shoes. Actually, I'm going to tell you a little story. When I was at school, I was just like walking along the road and I slipped. By the way, I was walking on the road because it was so icy on the pavement. So I moved down to the road where it was also icy, but a bit less icy. Went to the hospital. They wouldn't x-ray me. They said I was being dramatic. They didn't believe me. The nurse was like, you have to walk 5 steps across this room and then you can go home. So I walked 5 steps on it and I threw up after I walked the steps, and then he let me go home. A few days later they were like, something's up, she's not getting any better, and they x-rayed it. I broke 3 bones in my leg and I had to get an operation to repair my leg. So now I'm like really scared of falling over on ice, which I think is actually kind of a rational fear anyway. But when you add into the mix the fact that I was gaslit into thinking I was being dramatic, he said she's just being a dramatic teenager. Thank you. No, you don't. Let's switch. Hey, cheers.
I just really want to go to that photo booth thing.
It will be so cute. We need to get one each so that we can keep
Yes. Yeah.
I don't know why it goes green. You know when it goes green when you wear jewellery? Do you
Like
know?
on your finger. I don't get that.
Oh my god,
think
I'm
so.
green. I'm like Shrek.
You're Shrek.
After I take my riddles, they're like, is that Shrek? That looks banging.
It actually is.
I need to show you the photo booth pictures that Olivia and I got. I'll put them on the screen now, they're so cute. I also got that little sticker phone case that says, hello, nice to meet you. First question, do you hate me? Because I just absolutely love that.
That's hilarious that you just called that a phone case, because you think that's going to
Oh,
protect
sorry.
your phone.
Not a phone case, a phone sticker, which is my version of a phone case. I am so indecisive that I can't decide on what phone case I want. Anyway, to what we're doing right now. We are heading to Albi's sandwich place. I've never been before. I'm so excited to try it. We're gonna get some nice big hot sandwiches. We're at the one down in Leith. I'm hoping there's like a hot fried chicken. Fingers crossed.
I think they need one more big one. It didn't go. Not big enough.
Those sandwiches at Albi's, oh my god, we were just saying actually to the women, it's so nice to go somewhere that's like really popular but not overhyped. Like the hype that that place gets is completely worth it. The sandwiches there are so good. They're definitely the best focaccia sandwiches in Edinburgh. I had the meatball one and Fraser had the hispy cabbage, and you said it was the best sandwich you've ever had.
Yeah, that hispy cabbage was fucking garbage.
We've got a lot of rocks
Right,
here.
big one first.
You know, in Amsterdam back in the day, I think they used to like actually use ice skating as a mode of transportation.
I think they still do in the winter.
I don't think it freezes as much.
Well, not as much, but I suppose when it does.
I think that's so cool. We are absolutely loving Leith. We don't really come down here enough, we were just saying. It really reminds us of Reykjavik. I don't know, there's just a lot of independent little shops and stuff around here, which is quite nice.
Bobby.
I'm trying to pick between these magnets and they say what's for you, no go buy you. And I can't decide whether I want the orange or the tartan. What do you think?
I think orange.
Honestly, I've done way more than I did.
I agree. I'm just having a very cozy night into myself. Fraser's heading out. I just don't fancy it. I just kind of want a little night in, to be honest. I love this. Adding it to our collection of fridge magnets. We have quite a lot. I never thought I'd be a fridge magnet girly. I kind of love them, and I love when I go on holiday to places like getting chuggy, unstylish fridge magnets. This one that I got today, obviously. Then we've got this one, which is from Christiania in Copenhagen. It says, "You have my heart." This one is from Braemar. This one and this little picture of us and our friends. An Ireland one, A Lovely Day for a Guinness, that Fraser got when he was in Ireland. This is like a Polaroid picture that I got taken at the Fringe when I got taken on stage for a magician show. And then this is like a little bear that we got when we were in Canada, a wooden one. That's my little niece that I'm covering her face, but we were in Meyerhofen in Austria. That's where we went snowboarding. This one, yeah, it's not very strong of a magnet, so it is pretty rubbish, to be honest. I got it from a really crap shop in Grassmarket, but I just thought it was quite cool. I can't remember where this one is from. You know that way where you just can't heat up? That's how I'm feeling right now. I find the only way that I can heat up is by having a hot shower. So I'm just gonna have a hot shower and get my pajamas on and chill. The plan is, I actually can't be bothered making dinner. I wish I just had something quick and easy to make. Something like ramen. I shouldn't. I just want to like do some editing, go on Pinterest. That is my ideal perfect Saturday night. I've been out all day doing stuff. I get home and I'm warm. I'm just chilling in the living room on my laptop. Oh, it's such a dream. I'm such a laptop nerd. I love showering in the morning before I go out and then having a shower before I get into my pajamas. I just find that it helps me wind down so much. And I also just way prefer washing my face in the shower because there's nothing worse than splashing water out of the sink everywhere. We had such a nice day today, just going to a bit of Leith that we hadn't been to before, going to Albies, which is somewhere new that we haven't been to before. We loved it so much that we were like, should we move to Leith? Is this where we're meant to be? I don't know what it is. We were just standing near the water. It was kind of getting dark. There was loads of lights and stuff. It felt very Scandinavian and it was cold and still, and it was just so nice. And we were like, maybe we're meant to live near the sea. Maybe that's our calling. There was a buzz, even though there was no one around. We were like, there's a buzz here. We need to live here. And then we got home to our nice flat and we were like, oh, this is pretty nice though. Probably won't be moving to Leith. Done all my skincare. I'm just feeling so cozy, so grateful that I have a nice cozy warm flat to be in. Yeah, I'm just feeling a lot of gratitude right now. I know that sounds cringe, but I just wanted to say I'm feeling very grateful. I'm just gonna spend the rest of the evening in bed and I'm actually gonna try and start a diary. I've tried this a million times, but I'm gonna try and just start this diary because my mum got me it for Christmas and I just feel like maybe 2026 is the year of keeping a diary. That's the plans for the evening. I'm gonna munch on some shortbread, which is annoying because it means I'll have to get out of bed and go and brush my teeth. My issue with diary writing, this is me being quite vulnerable and telling you the honest truth. I feel like I rose tint things in a diary, like I don't write down what I'm actually feeling 100%. I've kind of spent the evening editing this vlog. It's pretty much there. I just wanted to jump on at the end of the video and say thanks so much for watching, and I also just wanted to give you a reminder of that 10% off discount code for Surrey. If you want to buy a toothbrush or you want to buy anything from their website, you can use my code for 10% off, and I'll put the link in the description for you. Wish me luck with this. I'll keep you posted on how it goes.